ثم أيضا ماذا قال العباس لعلي رضي الله لعمر عن علي؟ يعني العباس نفسه في الحديث طعن بمن؟ بعلي، وهو عم علي رضي الله تعالى.
طيب يا أبا زيد، فضيلة الدكتور، أنا كنت أعلم أنك هتمشي يعني. أولا في الحديث ما قاله أبو زيد قاله سيدنا العباس في سيدنا علي لما اختلف. وكان السؤال حسب فهمي وحضرتك تصواب لي فضيلة الدكتور، لما سيدنا عمر يقول للعباس ولعلي رضي الله عنهما ما فعله أبو بكر فرأيتماه كذا وكذا وكذا والله يعلم إنه
لصادق بار راشد،
يعني كأنه يقول لهم أنتوا بتتهموه بكذا وربنا يعلم أنه عكس ذلك. أنت عجبك فيها هذه الألفاظ فأخذتها ولم تذكر ما قاله العباس في حق علي رضي الله عنه. سبحان الله.
العباس يعني في هذه خصومة.
نعم.
وفي الخصومة أحيانا يقول الإنسان كلاما لا يعتقد يعني لازمه يعني، وإنما يقول كلام من باب شدة الخصومة. فماذا قال العباس لعمر رضي الله عنه؟ قال اقضي بيني وبين هذا الكاذب الآثم الغادر الخائن. يقولها من؟
طيب لذلك أنا سألته سؤالا ولم يجبه أيضا. قلت له هل ذهب يطلبان الميراث في فدك أم يحتكمان إلى عمر؟
احتكام. نعم.
طيب.
نعم.
سبحان الله. يعني هو ديدانكم لا يتغير يا أبا
إن شئتما دفعتها إليكم. نعم. نعم. فقل أولا سبحان الله، يعني هؤلاء يعني كما هو في القرآن وفي السنة وفي كل شيء يأخذون جزئية من كلام متصل بعضه ببعض. يعني إذا كنتم تقولون هذا في عمر فيلزمكم أن تقولوا في علي، لأن العباس لاحظ عمر قال ذلك من باب الإلزام لهما.
نعم.
يعني كأنه يقول هل تقولون هذا في عمر؟ أنتم لا تقولون في هذا في أبي بكر ولا في عمر رضي الله عنه، ولكن عمر يعني كلام العباس في علي أشد وأقوى من كلام عمر عن أبي بكر.
نعم. لكن هنا مسألة أيضا فضيلة الدكتور، يعني في هذه المسألة تحديدا في ميراث فاطمة من فدك الذي قال لها فيه سيدنا أبو بكر إن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال نحن معشر الأنبياء لا نورث ما تركناه صدقة، إذا لا ميراث لها في فدك. ما الذي فعله؟ ما فعل علي في هذا الميراث لما آلت إليه الخلافة؟
أصبحت فدك تحت حكم علي. علي حكم العراق وحكم المدينة.
نعم.
وما حول المدينة، وفدك قريب من المدينة.
نعم.
تحت حكم علي رضي الله عنه. طيب وهو من ورثة فاطمة.
نعم.
وابناه الحسن والحسين من ورثة فاطمة. لو كان يخالف أبا بكر وعمر لرد الميراث وأخذه واسترجع حقه. طيب كونه يستمر
حكم بحكم أبي بكر وعمر.
نعم. إقرار لهما. نعم. إقرار لهما على ما حكم به. لكن طيب. هم دائما يستدلون بهذه، والله إن هذه الرواية حجة عليه.
لذلك هو لم يقرأ الجزء الذي يخص
يعني كثير فيها يعني هذه الجزئية المحتملة.
نعم.
وفق فهمهم الخاطئ واعتقادهم الفاسد، يعني فيما يزعم يظنها تأيده، لكن فيها ما يرد عليهم ويبطل اعتقادهم.
As you can see, dear viewers, things are not black and white. Unfortunately, the extremist Shias have indoctrinated their followers with hatred and grudge against the vast majority of the Sahaba. The main culprits are their evil scholars from the past and the present, who encompass an illness in their hearts which has led them to inject their followers with hatred of the Sahaba. They hunt for any opportunity to attack the Sahaba. They have already decided that the Sahaba are evil, so always look at their actions through an evil lens and jump to conclusions without considering the nuances and context, as we have explained to you with regards to the narration looked at in this video. As you've seen, for them it is enough for it to appear that Al-Abbas berated Abu Bakr and Umar, for their scholars to pounce upon it and misrepresent what happened, to inject their followers with a dose of hatred for the companions by deceptively and ridiculously attempting to make it seem that Ali approached Omar merely to insult him. You see, this is the Rafidi methodology. If we carried the same sinister methodology and we were Nasabis who hated Ali, we could easily use the exact same narration to attack Ali. Abbas complains to Umar about Ali saying, "Commander of the faithful, decide between me and this sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar," meaning Ali. If we held the methodology of these extremist, deceptive Shia speakers, we could easily give lectures like these turban devils do attacking Ali. But we are not like you. Our foundations are not based on desperately finding opportunities to attack the Sahaba of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The foundations of Twelver Shi'ism are so weak that even if we were to submit to their black and white understanding of such narrations, even if we were to add that Ali openly swore at Abu Bakr and Umar with the F word, alright, you happy now, Shia? Is this what you want? Is this what you like? Is this the narrative you like for yourself and for Islam? Because God forbid they had a good relationship. Even if Ali made takfir of Abu Bakr and Umar, nothing would change. Your religion is still false, and we can still prove that Ali loved Abu Bakr and Umar after that. And here is why. All people of intellect agree that an individual's stance is that of the last position they took. Let's say, for the sake of argument, for instance, Ali and Umar were the biggest of enemies during their lives. i.e., let us enter Rafidi world, their dimension. Now, the religion of Allah is not a game, and if the Rafida think that some carefully selected narrations picked up by them are binding upon us, then they are more than wrong. For a truth seeker will look at all authentic narrations which speak about the relationship of Ali and Umar, most importantly, the last stance of Ali in regards to Umar. Everything is based upon its khatima, its ending, especially in life. For instance, if there is someone who was a good Muslim all his life, then months before his death becomes an atheist, then certainly no one will judge him upon his past, i.e., certain stages of his life. No, rather he is to be judged according to his final state. Now, let us all enjoy the verdict of Ali ibn Abi Talib on Umar ibn al-Khattab. This verdict is binding upon all Muslims around the world. They have to follow the verdict of Ali ibn Abi Talib and not the verdict of the heretics like Khomeini, Kolaini, Majlisi and the sinister individuals shown in this video. For indeed, following Ali is better than them. Plus, Ali's opinion is just what the Prophet ﷺ had said before when he praised Umar plenty of times in numerous narrations. And these narrations were also narrated by the Ahlul Bayt, like Ibn Abbas and others. Anyways, here is the beautiful verdict, the final verdict of Ali ibn Abi Talib on Umar bin al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with them both, demonstrating that Ali's final position was that he cared for Umar. Narrated Ibn Abbas, while I was standing amongst the people who were invoking Allah for Umar bin al-Khattab, who was lying dead on his bed, a man behind me rested his elbows on my shoulder and said, "O Umar, may Allah bestow His mercy on you. I always hoped that Allah will keep you with your two companions, for I often heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, I, Abu Bakr and Umar were somewhere. I, Abu Bakr and Umar did something. I, Abu Bakr and Umar set out. So I hoped that Allah will keep you with both of them." I turned back to see that the speaker was Ali bin Abi Talib radiyallahu anh. Let it burn into you, ya deceptive Rafida. As you can see, Ali sent blessings on Umar and prayed that he would be united with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Abu Bakr. You deceptive individuals desperately try to prove from our narrations a black and white narrative that the Sahaba hated one another, yet miserably fail again and again. When looking at the relationships between the Sahaba, the whole picture needs to be looked at, Not only narrations that support one sinister point of view, not one narration quoted out of context as the deceptive Shia scholars regularly do. This is the problem with Shiism and all false sects, picking and choosing what they like to support their narrative and ignoring the reality and context. And these people are proud when they do so, and this is why the Sunni defense is here. Moving on, check this out. The Shia scholars and pseudo-scholars used in this video, after reading the part of the narration that appealed to their hateful ideology, display some sort of celebration in thinking they have found a way to attack Abu Bakr and Umar. I'll show you what I mean. Let's start with Hassan al-Qadri. Just look at that smile. He literally thinks he has accomplished something. Look at it again. Hassan, here is some advice for you. Get off your high horse. I want you to sit and think about what you are doing and humble yourself. Accept you messed up. I know you like to think of yourself highly.
When there's dirt on the floor, do you walk on it or do you walk past it? You walk past it. These guys are dirt.
Ajaban, do you guys not think?
A king faces a king. A king doesn't face a peasant. I'm a king in this world. I'm a master of my own.
No, now you're definitely smoking something. You are definitely smoking something to say that.
The guy looked like he didn't wash for about 3 weeks.
Like lions we came to you.
These arrogant statements will always come back to haunt you. As I'm sure you already know, you are seriously great meme potential. Anyways, moving on. Here's Kamal al-Haydari's celebration. Much like Qadri's, isn't it? Here's the Madman al-Ayari's celebration. No surprises there, to be honest. And here is Yasr al-Kadhab's celebration.
إلى متى معطلين عقولهم نهائيا؟ يا عمي يقول لك كاذب خائن غادر آثم. إيش بيك أنت؟
Typical of the Rafida, proud that they think they have found another opportunity to attack the Sahaba through their dishonesty and lack of impartiality. And this, dear viewers, concludes our lesson on the Rafidi methodology. May the peace of Allah be upon Abu Bakr and Umar and Ali and Al-Abbas and unite us with them in paradise. If you appreciate what we do in defending the sanctity of the Sahaba and against the lies attributed to the Prophet's family, please consider supporting us by donating via our GoFundMe campaign. We've left a link for it in the video description. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
But don't try and sit there and lie to yourself and hide and play propaganda when it comes to these things. Aib.